Improve your English vocabulary by learning new words. In this series of vocabulary development videos called Learn New Words. Today we have lesson number 4 of Learn New Words series. As usual in this new word series, we have a set of 3 words, and in each set there are 4 words which are synonyms of each other. Synonym means similar in meaning, but they are not same in meaning. That means sometimes they can be replaced one for the other. At other times, you cannot replace them because in a different context, they have a different meaning. Here, as you can see on your screen, we have the word very lazy. Everybody knows it's such a simple word. Somebody who doesn't like to do any work, you say, this person is very lazy. The new employee who has joined is very lazy. Instead of saying lazy, you can say lethargic. All the 3 words might be new to you. Lethargic, look at the spelling, look at the pronunciation. Then you have indolent and you have languid. All these imply that you don't like physical activity. You don't feel like moving your body, or you are not active. You don't feel like doing anything. In certain cases, you can replace one for the other. You can say lethargic workers or indolent workers. You can say indolent managers or indolent students. All these are possible. But in certain cases, you can realize that you can't really use one for the other. You have languid. Languid can also be in terms of attitude. That your whole attitude is an attitude of take it easy. You don't feel like doing anything. You are not lazy per se, but you are just disinterested. That use you can say. Instead of saying languid for lazy, we can use it separately for a disinclination or no desire to do any work. Therefore, that is a completely different usage where you cannot say lazy only, because lazy might be a habit. But when you say languid, it might only be a single context. It might not be for all times. This difference you will learn only when you make many sentences. I'm giving you 4 words and I'm telling you something about them in each of the 3 sets. So in each video there are 12 words. But if you just make 12 sentences, you're not going to improve. You need to make at least 120 sentences. 10 times, 10 sentences per word. Once you do that, you will find how quickly your vocabulary improves. Set number 2. The word is very sad. Very sad, we all know. When something is unfortunate, something has happened which you don't like, or something which really hurts you, then you can say very sad. I'm very sad when I heard about her failure, or I was very sad when you scolded the small children. In this way, very sad can be used. Then you have the words miserable, wretched, and dejected. These words might be new to some of you. If they are new to you, practice them more. If they are words which you have been using, then nothing to worry. You need not, think of practicing them so often because you already have it in your active vocabulary. Your active vocabulary is where the words come to your mind immediately. As you start speaking or writing, the word is ready in your mind. But these words, which you might have heard, which you might understand, but don't use, are in your passive vocabulary. So you can improve your passive vocabulary by putting all the passive words into active use. And that is why this video and all the other vocabulary lessons are important for you. So instead of saying very sad, you can say miserable. When she heard the news, she felt miserable. You can also say, when you told her the sad news, she was dejected. So there also you sad and dejected, both are there in the same sentence. Or when you told her the news, she was dejected. Or you can use the form, miserable and wretched. Wretched also you can use. Wretched has many other uses also. If somebody is doing something bad, you say that is wretched behavior. That there you can't say sad. That means it is bad. But here, you say that when I could not succeed in the project, I felt wretched. There you are using very sad. You didn't feel happy, you felt terrible. And that is what is implied by that word. You can understand easily that these words require to be used in different contexts. Unless you use them in different contexts, you will find that you are not able to get the gist of a language. A language is so rich and powerful that you have many uses for each word and many possibilities for each word. So in certain contexts, these 4 words can be interchanged. That is why I have put them together. Very loud. Very loud, we have 3 words. Very loud is, when you can hear it with your ears and you feel that the sound is too much. You don't want that much sound, very loud. So you have here the various words deafening, resounding, and thunderous. Usually, resounding, thunderous, etc. are used when somebody is praising you by clapping, etc. That is the usual collocation. When the singer sang beautiful melodious songs, there was a resounding applause or there was a thunderous applause. That means very loud. Everybody was clapping loudly. Resounding also implies that, the sound can be heard again and again. Resound. See how the construction is. You have the word re means again. Sound is, what you hear. So whatever you hear with your ears, that is called a sound. So resounding. Resounding is, it keeps echoing. You go near a mountain and whatever you say, you can hear the same thing coming back to you. If you say hello, then you get the sound again, hello. You say, my name is so and so, then the mountain again reflects that. That is called an echo. So that sound is called resounding. And of course, deafening. Deafening implies very loud. You can say that during the festival, they were playing very loud music. Then you can say they were playing deafening music. So deafening, you are becoming deaf. It comes from the word deaf. That means you cannot hear. Your ears are becoming totally useless because the sound is stopping you from hearing anything else. You are uncomfortable with that kind of sound. So loud does not have that quality of discomfort which deafening has. That difference is very clear in the usage. So if you say that, he spoke in a very loud voice, then if you are saying that it is uncomfortably loud, only then you can use deafening. Otherwise, you can't use it. But, you know, he had a thunderous voice. That means the voice was so loud it sounded like thunder. Thunder, I'm sure you have heard, when two clouds clash with each other, there is a huge sound. You see lightning, in the form of light in the sky, and you hear a sound that is thunder. From there, thunderous. So, in this way, resounding, thunderous, these, if you understand the root, your vocabulary development becomes that much easier. I'm trying my best to explain it in as much detail as possible. So please listen carefully, but remember, listening alone is no use. You need to practice. I'm sure all of you who are improving are practicing, because I get many comments where you make sentences with these words. It makes me very happy to read those sentences. And if you make mistakes, I always correct them. I hope you have liked the video. Please subscribe if you haven't done it. Press the bell icon so that you get notifications. Like and hype the video and share it as widely as you can. Join the channel as a member to attend all the live classes I conduct and also to get other benefits. Thank you and all the best.